The world needs heroes to protect us from bad takes. There once was a man named Paul who said that Star Trek was better than Star Wars, and we can't stand for this type of injustice. Join the fight against bad takes and support the show over at multiplayersquad.com. But Josh, I'm scared of Patreon, but still want to help. What can I do? Well, future hero, you can now subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and get amazing rewards like 2 bonus episodes each week, early access, and ad-free episodes. Paul said it's more so that you don't have to listen to my terrible intros anymore, but we all know how bad his takes are. Now, on to the show.
Hello, everyone out there in podcast land. Welcome to the Multiplayer Gaming Podcast. Hopefully you are tuning in here today to listen to a podcast about gaming because that is what we do here. We are 2 dads who love gaming, and our goal is to be your friends that you can go to and get practical, real advice about gaming, or for episodes like today, just to hang out and have a good time while we talk about the subject of gaming. Our podcast, as always, is family friendly, so feel free to keep the podcast running. Even if you have young kids around, we will make sure that it is appropriate for people of all ages. Make sure to leave our podcast a review and rate us 5 stars. And if you like what we do here and would like to help financially support the show, we would ask that you go over to multiplayersquad.com, where you can pledge on Patreon, or you can always subscribe in Apple Podcasts. That money helps go towards supporting our show financially. That way it can keep running for the foreseeable future. I am your host, Paul. And then with me today, we're ready for lots of questions. We're going to be going back and forth. We're going to be playing a game here today, but it's one of my favorite people and my podcast partner. It's Josh.
That's really sweet, Paul. You're one of my favorite people, too, in the podcast industry.
Yeah, thank you. Out of all of my podcast people that I currently partner with, you are number 1.
You are my favorite podcast co-host, Paul.
That's good. Oh, goodness. All right, so before we jump into today's podcast, we do have a little bit of housekeeping. We do have 2 new Patreon supporters, so we definitely wanted to give them a shout out and give them a huge thanks for helping support the show. But joining us recently, we have the Queerest Writer, and we also have Adam or something. So they both joined as rare supporters. And we also wanted to give a shout out to Epic supporter Red Letter, who we have had around for a while, and he was due for another shout out. So thank you so much to the 3 of you guys, along with everyone else who is on Patreon. We really do support this. We really do appreciate the support.
Yeah, I don't know. For those people that have been listening lately, this is amazing, man. We're getting new supporters of the show almost every week. It is an amazing community. I know I say that a lot, but it really is. There's nothing that I love more than to just hop into Discord and see people chatting, see people making game recommendations. Like today, as of, we're recording this right after the PlayStation announcements and the gameplay reveals for God of War, Ragnarok, and Spider-Man 2, and the remake of KOTOR. I mean, lots to be excited about, but everybody was chatting about that stuff, posting links. It's awesome. I mean, we would not be here if it was not for people supporting the show. And so it's such an amazing thing to be able to thank people and to just see all of the support like pouring in too. It's really mind blowing for us.
Yeah, we really do appreciate and love all you guys out there. Even the ones who aren't financially supporting, those of you who just keep on plugging in and listening to the show every week, we really do appreciate it. And we're very happy to have you guys listening to the show. We hope that you guys like hearing it as much as Josh and I like doing it. And Josh, we had been telling people that if we hit 250 reviews, that we would be reading it. We have exceeded that amount for reviews, and so I think you've got a couple of reviews here for the show.
I do. It's funny because I said that I would read the 250th review word for word. I will get to that one in just a second.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear it.
It's going to be a doozy, let me tell you. But this, we did have another one that came in, and I talked about the crazy support that we've been getting. One thing I love is that support is from around the world. We get a lot of people that are from different countries and stuff like that, which is awesome. That's why I love gaming, right? It's like, brings everybody together. Distance doesn't matter unless you're on a really bad server. So, then lag matters. But
as long as your ping is decent,
right?
We'll love you. Yeah.
All right. So this first one is titled Great Show for Gaming and Chat. And it comes in from It's Frosty Donkey. And they write in and say, I've been listening for a while now and just got around to writing a review. This show is amazing and every episode is fresh and fun to listen to. The hosts are great and relatable. If there was anything I could add, it would be a single player leaderboard. But all in all, a fantastic podcast.
Oh, thank you so much, Frosty Donkey. Now, I love, since you mentioned that we have support from around the world, I'm pretty sure it's Frosty Donkey, but he will post good night to everyone at like 2:30 in the afternoon our time, which still cracks me up every time because I'm just so used to most of the people in our Discord being in the United States, but we're all like, good night, man. And here it's 115 degrees outside in Phoenix, Arizona.
It is a little, it's kind of funny, but I've actually gamed with It's Frosty Donkey too. Super cool guy. I believe if I remember right, he's from Scotland, which I instantly shared that I would love to go to Scotland sometime. So Frosty, if you want Josh and his family to come by, just let me know, hit me up on Discord. But
what was it Scotland or Sweden? Cause someone recently joined from Sweden.
I'm pretty sure that It's Frosty Donkey is Scotland. Isn't that where Iverness is? Because he said he was like north or south of Iverness.
I don't know, but it did crack me up because someone did post that they were from Sweden and they said, yeah, come visit us. But that was the same day that Sweden issued travel bans for everyone from the United States.
And they were like, you just can't come right now.
That can't happen. That's going to have to be post-COVID. Yeah.
All right. So it's Frosty Donkey. Thank you for your review. Unfortunately, you were the 249th review.
So close.
Our 250th review comes in from Brett Thomas.
Nice.
It is titled Good. And the review says, yes. And that's it.
I love it. A man, a few words. That's all you need. Good. Yes.
This one made me chuckle because it was just so perfect in how simple it was. It's like, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it's 5 stars. And I was like, okay. I mean, I did make the deal. I'm going to read this word for word, but thank you, Brett Thomas. You don't win anything other than our gratitude, but if you
tell him what he won, Josh.
Right, you win your name on the show.
Exactly. And that's all we're going to tell you, Brett. You're a man of few words. Thank you. That's all that needs to be said.
Exactly.
Are we reading any other reviews, Josh?
Nope,
or was that all the way up here for today?
That's just those 2.
Oh, very nice. All right. So today we have a very special bonus round episode. Every other Monday, we do a deep dive where we look into a specific game. And then in between those weeks, we have bonus rounds like today. And we are going to be playing 20 questions where we are only going to be using subjects that are related to gaming. And Josh and I did this once. I think it was back in May.
It's been a while.
It was a few months ago. Yeah. And, we had some of the things that we used in 20 questions that I remember. We had games like Fortnite. We had blue turtle shells from Mario Kart. We had Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. And what we discovered in playing it last time is that you and I always feel like we are floundering. We will get through the first 8 or 9 questions, have absolutely no idea what we're looking for. And then things go from 0 to 100 really quickly.
It's crazy how fast that happens too, man. I'm like, you have no clue. And then 3 questions later, you're getting it. And I'm like, I don't know how you did that. It was impressive.
It's always that one question that kind of unlocks all of a sudden. You kind of realize where things are going and then it kind of lands. So our hope is that as we play this, that you guys will be able to play along. Maybe you'll be able to catch on to the answer quicker than me or Josh. And so the idea is that it'll just be a good time for us. We're just going to goof off a little bit as we do this. Hopefully you guys will appreciate it. And, last time we did this, Josh, we found out that 20 questions was one of my superpowers.
Apparently. I don't get it, Paul.
We're going to find out if that still holds, because there were a couple that I got. I think I had one that was like 7 or 8 questions. It was super fast.
It was like 11. You beat me by like 2 because I got Tetris in like 13 questions, which I was really proud of. But then you instantly came back and beat me with like 11 or something. But yeah, I don't think there was any 7-question ones, at least not in my memory, Paul.
Very nice. Well, I have a quote here that I wanted to read. The important thing is not to stop questioning, by Albert Einstein. And I think that playing 20 questions about gaming is exactly what he had in mind when he gave us that quote. And so we want to honor that here
Absolutely.
today.
Albert Einstein and gaming. Dude, that guy would be just amazing. He'd be talking trash. He'd be throwing out some kind of equations to make you feel dumb. He'd be great.
Do you think he would enjoy games like Outer Wilds, the ones that are like a little bit more science and physics based? Or do you think it would drive him crazy?
Maybe it's like, you've got this all wrong. This is not the way that time travel works. I don't know. Don't ask me why I'm giving Albert Einstein that accent, but
oh man. All right. Good old Albie. All right. So let's go ahead and let's jump in and play some 20 questions. All right, Josh, who should go first here? Do you want to ask the questions or do you want me to ask the questions?
No, you ask first because I got one I want to start off with. So,
all right. Well, you know what would be good is if I pulled up my counter because I know that I'm the one that's put in charge of keeping track of this.
I'm glad you know that I would not be prepared to actually keep track of the number of guesses.
Luckily, I did not delete this app from my phone. So I got it ready. I got it good to go. We got the counter running. So I'm going to start out by asking Josh, is this a game?
No.
Okay. Is this a character?
It is.
All right.
You got it in 2. That's not good.
Is this the main character of a game?
No.
No. Okay. Is this a character that someone might say is sexy?
No. I'm going to say no on that one.
That's a no. All right. 4 so far. Is this a person that has superpowers?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Is this person in a game that's still, well, are they part of a gaming series?
Yes.
All right. Is this a series that is still alive and active?
Yes.
All right. Is this game multiplayer?
Yes.
All right. Is this a game that you and I have played together?
Yes.
All right. Multiplayer that we've done together. Did we do a deep dive on the show?
Yes.
All right. We're halfway through. That's 10 questions right there.
Oh, you're getting closer. I see. You're like a snake with like the rat in its sight, man. It's like you can't quite see it, but you know it's there.
Pulling up the multiplayerpodcast.com leaderboard because I got a cheat here. I don't know what multiplayer
Paul,
games
we've done
lately.
so many games that I don't think the leaderboard's going to help you anymore.
It's not going to help quite as much, but yeah, we'll see. Oh man, is this a game that has cards in it?
Nope.
No. All right. Is this a game that you can buy on Steam?
Yes.
That's a dumb question. We've only played games on Steam lately. That was a waste.
When you get to 15, I think I can give you a clue.
Sure. Is this a character that I could take in a fight in real life?
I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
It's close. It's a
I'm
close
gonna
fight.
say I don't. You'll understand the goofiness of that question in a minute, but I'm gonna say yes. I think you could take it.
Okay, so maybe I could take them. Oh man, a multiplayer game that we covered on the show. They're not the main character. I feel
how many
lost.
guesses are you at?
That's 13 right there. Is this a character that's in Outriders?
Nope.
Are they
Who
in
remembers
Satisfactory?
the Outrider characters?
I don't
Who
know.
remembers that?
Not me. I wouldn't.
You know?
I thought maybe it was my my Devastator that ran around punching everyone with his hands. All right. Are they in... Wait, what did I just say a second ago? Are they in
Outriders? And I said
Satisfactory. No. Is it in Satisfactory?
No.
All right, I'm going to need a hint. That's 15.
Right. Okay, that's 15. This character often refers to you as their minion.
as their minion.
Yes. So this character might say, "Follow me, minion."
I feel like this should make it really obvious.
Oh, it
and yet
should.
I still have.
I have
no
one
idea
more
what
clue.
this is.
I'll give you one more guess, and then I'll give you a final clue.
All right, they call you their minion, and we did a deep dive of this.
Pretty sure we did. I mean, we've done a lot of deep dives, man. So
I'm gonna laugh really hard if we have not done this on a deep dive. Is this someone that's in Tribes of Midgard?
no, they're all vague. Those are faceless people. All right, Paul.
All right, I'm gonna need a hit.
This minion, this person that calls you their minion, just celebrated a birthday on a recent episode that we did.
Dude, I feel so stupid right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
This person has the worst birthday parties that you have ever seen.
Oh, okay. I can't believe that I did not get this. Clearly, this is a character that's in Borderlands.
Yes. And we did deep dive Borderlands 3, did we not?
we did. We did deep dive Borderlands.
Okay.
I totally forgot that they call you Minion. Does this person have a very famous voice?
Extremely sexy voice.
Soon to be in a movie, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. We're talking about Claptrap.
We are talking about Claptrap, buddy.
Claptrap's absolutely sexy, by the way. I think you really missed one there.
I mean, that's up to debate, but I didn't want to throw you off there. But can you take Claptrap in a fight, Paul?
He's like a mailbox. Yeah, I think I can.
He's a robot, and those are heavy.
Okay, if I lost a fight to Claptrap, I don't deserve to live or have this podcast.
Claptrap might be kind of tough, man. Think about all the things that robot's been through. I couldn't. I thought you were going to ask me, like, okay, is it a male character? And then I was going to go no. And then I was waiting for is it a female character? And I was going to go no. And then I thought really that might give it away, and then like, wait a minute.
Oh, good old Claptrap. I like it. That's a good one. Totally forgot that he calls you Minion, and I should have got that one earlier.
Right.
I'm sure some of our listeners knew that
and
one.
you did get it before 20. I mean, and my hints were not over the top obvious.
Sure. All right. I got my first one ready and good to go. Locked and loaded. All right, Josh. Question one.
Question one. Is it a character?
No, it is not.
Is it hardware?
Nope.
Okay. Is it an item?
It is not an item.
Not an item, not a character, not hardware. Is it a game?
It is a game.
All right. Here we go. We're cooking with grease, baby.
Yep.
All right. There's only 30 different categories now. Is it a first-person game?
It is.
Ooh,
first person.
Okay. All right. Is it a shooter?
Absolutely.
Ooh, okay. Is it a realistic shooter?
Yes. For the most part.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that would exclude Overwatch since that's not realistic.
Yes.
Okay, those guys have weird powers.
This is not a first person game that has laser guns.
Okay.
It is realistic.
A battle royale?
No.
Okay. Is it a team-based shooter?
It is team based.
Okay. Is it more than a 4-person team?
Yes.
Ooh, so that's 5 or more. Is it Rainbow Six Siege?
No. Good guess, though.
Dang it. Okay. All right, now I've confused myself because I'm trying to think. Is it Halo in the Halo series?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm glad did you see how I kind of pivoted right there? Because I was like, yeah. Is it Halo?
I felt like you were looking for some recognition from me as you were asking and slowing down, but no, it is not in the Halo series.
All right, okay. So more than 4-person, team-based shooter, realistic. Have we covered this on the show?
We have talked about it, but not a deep dive.
Is it the Battlefield series?
It is in the Battlefield series.
Is it Battlefield 2042?
It's Battlefield 2042.
Yeah,
you got
buddy.
it. You nailed it.
I did know. How many was that?
That was 15 questions.
Oh,
not bad.
Man, I was hoping to beat my record.
I was really hoping that you would get stuck asking a bunch of questions like, did this come out in the last 10 years?
Oh, well, yeah,
No.
because see, I've learned since the last time we did this where I was like, is it a role-playing game? Is it a,
Yeah.
and then I went through
Is it
like
an
20
adventure
different genres and you were like, Josh, this is not helping you.
Yep, Battlefield 2042. I thought I would toss out a game there that I know you're really excited about. I thought I'd start you out with an easy one.
Thank you. That one was easy. You need to step up your game, Paul. All right, here we go. Okay, this one. All right, I got one, Paul. I got one for you. If you don't get this one, that's all I'm gonna say.
You're gonna quit.
Yeah, I'm not quitting.
On a scale of 1 to 3, how hard is this? Easy, medium, hard.
4.
Okay, a 4.
Maybe a 0. 0 or 4. One of those.
I don't even know what that means. Okay.
That's also your first question.
It's off the charts.
This is question number 2 now, since you asked a question.
That does not count. All right. Is this a game?
No.
Is it a character?
No.
Is it hardware?
No.
Oh, goodness. Is this an item in a game?
Yes. It's a thing in a game. Yes.
A thing in a game.
I don't know that
All
I'd consider it like an item. Like,
Right.
You wouldn't put it in your inventory, so to speak, but
Sure.
it is a thing in a video game.
All right. Is this something that also exists in real life?
No.
Okay. Is this in a game that you and I have played together?
Not together, no.
Is this in a single player game?
Yes.
Is this something in 12 minutes?
No.
Okay.
Did I say I hated it? Was that, Paul, this is the most loathsome item in a game ever?
I was really hoping you'd go with the mug of warm water. I almost put that on my list of possible.
That's funny.
I scrapped it from my list because I thought there's probably too many people who have not played 12 minutes and
Right.
maybe they wouldn't get the reference. All right, so it's not in 12 minutes, but it is a single player game. Is this in more than one game?
Yes.
Okay. So it's in a game. It's not like a being, but it's not really a traditional item. So is this something that's like relatively large?
Yes.
Okay. Is it something similar to a structure?
No. It's not a building.
No. Okay. Is this in a game that I would play on PC?
Yes.
Okay. Is it available only on PC?
No.
Okay, so we got some crossplay going. Is this in a... Well, you said we played it together.
No, I said we did not play it together.
Oh, we did not play it together.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is this something that is... I don't know, red?
Oh, you're struggling.
Is it red?
I think it has a little bit of red on it, maybe? I'm not really sure.
All right.
How many guesses are you at? 14. All right, one more, and then I'm giving you a clue that may just give it away.
Okay. Single player. We have not played it together. Not really an item.
It's large.
That's what
it's large.
It's large. Is it in Halo?
No.
All right. Let's get a hint.
It has something called a Tantalus drive.
A Tantalus drive.
No Googling, Paul.
Hey Google. What is a Tantalus drive?
I thought that might give it away to you. 2 more guesses and I'll give you the final clue.
Well, let's just say that searching Tantalus drive gets me a bunch of information about Oahu and Malibu, California. Did not help at all.
Tantalus Drive? Tantalus Drive like a street? I live on Tantalus Drive.
That's exactly what I pulled up. Tantalus Drive in Malibu, California, 90265.
That is hilarious, but I'm talking like an engine, like a drive, like an engine.
I don't. So is this like related to a vehicle?
Yes.
Is this a vehicle that's only on the ground?
No.
Okay.
All right. You're at what, 16, 17?
That's 17. Yeah. Can this go air and ground?
No. It is controlled by an AI that's named Edie.
So this is in Mass Effect.
Yes.
You think it's got some red in it? Not really an item. Is it the Normandy?
It's the Normandy, Paul.
Oh my goodness!
I figured this was so up your alley.
It is up my alley.
And then I was
Josh,
like,
I lost my superpowers. Clearly, I don't know what happened.
You used them all up last show.
Okay, what on earth is a Tantalus drive? Because
that's
have no
what the
clue
Normandy
what you're
is
talking about.
powered by. I was looking up. I'm like, okay, I have to have some hints. So how do I give Paul a Normandy hint? Like, you said this is what you would tattoo on yourself if you were going to have Normandy. A tattoo. And I was like, I'm going to give Paul a give me on this one. So then I was like, on the off chance, because it's hard to pinpoint a galactic spaceship, you know, and then I was like, okay, so I started looking up like facts about the Normandy, and that's when they were like, oh, it's powered by the Tantalus drive and blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, okay, I see you're not a Normandy engineer, Paul.
I guess just a little bit of the techno jargon just kind of probably goes in one ear and out the other. By the way, not exactly controlled by an AI. I mean, Joker is still the pilot of the Normandy, but we'll let that slide.
You know, it's funny because like as soon as I said Edie, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
So it's kind of like your house. Like, you just live in it. You don't really have to know, like, how every system in the house works. Like, the Normandy, you're like, dude, I just fly around in it. I don't have to know what kind of drive it has.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, I did spell Tantalus drive correctly, and Google, you failed me. Yeah. I feel like...
now, just to be fair...
Google should have helped me a little bit more.
Isn't there a little bit of, like, red paint or a stripe on the Normandy?
There might be the tiniest bit, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely mostly black and silver.
Or space bugs, you know, space bugs that splatter on the windshield.
Sure. Like, I think the general N7 logo has like a little stripe of red, but yeah, I have brought shame, amongst my Mass Effect brethren, and I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to get that one. I was like, that was my easy. I'm going to just go right in Paul's wheelhouse.
Oh, the Normandy. I definitely should have got that one early.
All right. You're forgiven, Paul. I'm sure I'm going to tank this next one.
All right. Yeah. And then after this one, we'll take a short break. Let's see. What am I going to go off with my list here? All right. You know what? I'm going to give you one that's a little... harder.
Now, don't get all
a little harder,
crazy just because you didn't get one, Paul.
It's a little harder. All right, I got mine ready to go.
Okay, is it a video game?
No.
Is it a character?
Nope.
Is it hardware?
No.
Is it an item?
Yep.
Okay. Is it is it an iconic item?
I'm going to say no.
No.
It's not something like...
Not like the Master Sword or like...
Right.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it an item you would wear?
No. Not wear.
Okay. Is it an item that you would hold?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a weapon?
No.
Okay. Is it an item that heals you?
No.
Doesn't heal you, not a weapon. What else is there?
And by the way, you definitely hold it. I mean, technically, yes, you can wear it, I guess, but not like what you're looking for. It's not like clothing or something like that. It's definitely an item. You can definitely hold it in your hand.
Okay.
If you're not actively using it, like you got to put it somewhere, I guess, is kind of what I'm getting at.
I got you. Does this item grant you abilities?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 10, halfway.
All right. I think I'm zoning in here. My brain is saying like it's the portal gun, but I don't know if I want to make that guess. Is it the portal gun?
It is not the portal gun.
Oh, you sounded like I was close there, though. Is it the gravity gun?
Nope, not the gravity gun.
Okay, get off this tangent, Josh. Okay, but it does give you powers, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Abilities, right?
Yes.
Okay, not the gravity gun, not the portal gun. You hold this item. It's an item in a video game. And you said it's not a weapon, right?
Not a weapon.
Not a weapon. Okay. Not a weapon. Is this item associated with a specific video game character?
No, it's not.
Oh, what? Dang it. Well, I'm glad I asked that because now I'm not associated with a specific... Okay, so that's not going to be like somebody's special... It's not like the Batarang from Batman or anything like that then.
Nope.
Oh, so... And it's not a weapon. It doesn't heal you, so it's not like a potion or something like that. Man, I'm trying to think how I want to approach this. I'm at how many guesses right now?
13.
13. Okay. Is this an item that you would see from a first-person perspective in the game?
I think so, but it's not like it's something that you would look at or look for, but I think you probably can.
That's very vague, Paul.
I know.
That's not a good not a good clarification there.
Let's just say you can apply cosmetics to it, so I do believe you can see it.
Okay. Apply cosmetics to the item. It's not a weapon, though. Ooh. Is this an item... But you hold it in your hands, you said.
Yes, you definitely hold it in your hands.
And you apply cosmetics to it. Is it the... It's not the glider from Fortnite, is it?
No, but I love that guess.
I was going to say, that would be a dirty thing to do to me, man.
You might get really mad at one of my previous answers, but go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
Does this item help you to float or fall?
What exactly does that mean?
Is
like,
it
does
used
it like
in
slow
the
fall?
air? Like, would you use it in the air like a parachute or a glider? Does it help you float or fall?
Kind of. Yes.
Kind of. It's either you're floating or falling or you're
Kind
not,
of.
Paul.
It's not like it doesn't like slow fall you or anything, but if you were falling, is this something that you can use to do something? Yes. That's 16. Do you want a hint?
Yes, give me a hint. Don't give it away because I feel like I'm close, but...
It is something that you can fire.
Okay. Something that you can fire. But it's not a weapon. It's not the portal gun. It's not the gravity gun. Is it... Is it the little portal rocket wrist thing in Splitgate?
Do you mean the Splitgate portal gun?
Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Now, you said yes. It really is.
Really?
It really is. Okay.
Okay. Now I know what you're going to say, and you're going to say I
Yes.
asked if it was a portal gun, and you are right. I am not mad at you because you knew that I meant the gun from Portal.
I figured that's what you meant in your head.
Yes,
but technically, I was going for the Splitgate portal gun. The
cosmetics
portal
is
gun.
what gave me the. When you said it's a cosmetic that you can apply, that helped a lot. And I'm not. You were correct in saying it was not the portal gun because you knew that I was thinking of Portal. So fair answer to that question.
And that's why I said you might get mad at one of my answers.
No, that's fair.
It is a portal gun, but it is not.
But it's not the one that I was thinking.
Capital P portal.
And is it really a gun? I think it doesn't in Splitgate. Don't you like wear it on your wrist? It's like a
that's
little
what
device.
I was saying. I've never looked at my character to care. You just throw out the portals, like, who cares what it looks like? But the fact that you can put cosmetics, I know you can see it, but maybe it is more of just like a little gadget that you hold and not necessarily a gun per se.
I'm kind of proud I got that one, Paul.
You did. I thought you weren't going to get there.
The clue was not as good of a clue. You know what I mean?
And now you see why I said, like, does it help you fall? Like, if you're falling, it doesn't, like, slow you down, but, like, you can fall and fly through your portals.
Yeah, that didn't help me at all. Because I was thinking, like, parachute from PUBG, like, the glider from Fortnite. I went off on that whole tangent there. So, all right, I got that. That's crazy. I did not think I was going to get that.
Oh, very nice. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a short break and hear from one of our sponsors.
All right, Paul, we love our listeners, so it's time to help them out. You see that guy listening? Yeah, that guy plays games using his earpods from his phone. I know it's a travesty. Well, we're here to help out. Head over to multiplayerpodcast.com/Logitech and see what you've been missing out on. From mice to keyboards to headsets and everything in between, they've got something that's sure to improve your gaming experience. The best part is they won't break the bank, and since they're extremely high quality, you know they're gonna last. Do yourself a favor and improve your game over at multiplayerpodcast.com/Logitech.
All right, Josh, we're back. You got one ready for me here?
I do, Paul.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
I do.
Because now I just keep going to 20 and looking like a chump.
We're ramping this up now.
All right, you're increasing the difficulty? Because
a little bit.
I am not guessing any at all. It's up to this point.
A little bit.
All right. I feel like we always waste these.
I'm going to warn you up front. Your initial questions are going to throw you off on this one. Just that's your first clue. That's a freebie.
Okay. All right. Is this okay? See, now you got me second guessing how to start out.
Take your first four questions, Paul, and just answer those no.
Okay. Is this something inside a video game? Like, is it software?
It is something, yes, it's not hardware related. It is something that is in a video game, yes.
It's programmed in a game, not something that takes up physical space.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Is this in something that we have done a deep dive on the show?
Yes, we have mentioned it on the show.
Okay. Is it specific to a certain game or gaming series?
It's specific to a certain type of game.
Okay. Is this a certain type of game? Okay. So is this well associated with one specific genre?
Yes.
Okay. Is this associated with RPGs?
No.
For a second, I thought you might be going for something really general, like a backpack inside a game, and I was like, "That might be."
But that would be
that's
hard.
How specific you got me thinking already, Josh.
I know, right? But see, wouldn't that be really hard? Because something where it's like it's a potion, that's what I thought initially you were going for when you're like, "No, you can hold it in your hand." I'm like, "Oh, it's a healing potion."
Yeah.
But no, because sometimes the most obvious things are the most difficult too. So,
yeah, is this in battle royales?
Yes.
Okay. Is this in okay. So it's in battle royales. I think it's in more than one, so probably something somewhat common to battle royales. At least that's what I'm thinking. Is this
I say this, it's not exclusive to battle royales.
Gotcha.
It is in them, but it's not exclusive to them. Yes.
Okay. So is this in most first person shooters?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so is this something that's, and I know this is a vague question, might be hard to answer yes or no, but is this something that's relatively vague, like a weapon, or is this something that's like a specific item, if that makes sense?
It is not a specific item.
Not a specific item.
Or a general item. It's not an item. I'll give you that. I'll give you that as a give me answer.
Okay.
So it's not like a gun or a loot chest or something like that.
Okay.
It's not a generic thing.
I was kind of thinking maybe something like loot box, but all right, if it's not that. Is this a reward in a game?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
Isn't it? See, it's little context clues, man. Isn't it?
Yeah.
In this game, like
when it's over.
Definitely not. No. Or, you start picking up on those and then you're like, wait a minute. What does that mean?
Is this in multiplayer games?
Yes.
Okay. Is it something that is harmful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
A qualified, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this...
How many guesses are you at?
10.
Okay. Oh, wow. You don't have so many.
Is this related to transportation?
No.
Is this related to buildings or structures of some sort?
Mm-mm. It's not an item.
Is this a part of a heads up display?
No.
Dang it. So it's not like a mana bar.
Mm-mm.
Or an HP bar. I'm
going to give you a big hint here. How many are you at?
13.
All right. I'll give you one or two more, and then I'm going to give you a big hint.
Okay. So it's in battle royales. It's in first-person shooters. It's not exclusive to those.
It's in multiplayer.
Not an item. Is it related to stats of some sort?
In one particular game.
Is this something that will appear? Man, I'm kind of like wasting a question. So is this something that can appear on a stat screen in this game?
In one particular game. In one particular game, not in all.
All right,
that's a clue right there.
That is my clue.
That is I'll give you another one.
All right.
It's not a noun.
Not a noun.
So it's not a person, place, or thing.
Is it an adverb? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so it's not a noun. Boy.
It's a verb.
Goodness gracious. Is this something as abstract as like sprinting or crouching? Is this all right.
It does have an ing at the end, Paul.
Is this looting?
No. It's
but it
bad.
Can be on
it's bad. Remember, it's
screen?
harmful.
And it can be on a stat screen.
In one particular game.
Is it being downed?
No.
Oh, I know what it is.
Ends in an ing.
It's teabagging.
Yes!
Okay. That's a really good one. And yes, it can be
We've
tracked
talked about
in
it on the
Splitgate.
show, and it is tracked in Splitgate.
Oh my goodness. Dude,
You
I'm
got that,
struggling
dude.
with
I
these
did
today.
not think you were going to get that one, Paul, but you pulled it out, man. Right? Was that 18, 19?
I already erased it. I think we were at 18. Yeah.
I feel like that was 18.
I feel like once I kind of said like sprinting or crouching, and you were kind of giving me the keep
come
going
on.
along those lines. That
then you're like
kind of got me
proning,
thinking.
crouching, walking, climbing, parachuting. Like there's a million things you could have done.
Harmful action.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And then I thought the one game gave it away because Splitgate's the only game that tracks the number of teabags that you do.
Right.
Which it's not on the necessarily like the stat screen at the end of the game. So I was a little worried. I was like, I hope I'm not throwing them off with that. But it is a stat that is tracked in Splitgate. So I did not think you were going to get that one.
Yep. That's
the first action in a game that we have ever done on 20 questions.
We have never done an action. No, you are correct. And you did also spare me the first, 5 questions. Is it a console?
I was going to say that because I figured if I'm throwing you a little bit of a curveball here. With it not being one of the standard things that we normally do. So hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah, it definitely did help. Let's see. All right. I think all right. I got one here on my list.
I don't like the sound of this one, Paul. All right. Is it a video game?
Yes.
Okay. Time out. When I say, is it a video game? You have to go, yes? Wait a minute. Is it a game or isn't it?
It is a video game.
Okay.
But it is not like the main title of the main game. Okay?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
In the multiverse, it might be, Josh.
Exactly.
Okay, so it is a video game.
Yes. It is something you play.
Okay.
Yes.
It is something you play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play this on hardware?
Yes.
Okay. That was a dumb joke.
You play it in your imagination.
Just burned up a question. Right. Okay.
What are you, Queen's Gambit,
I know, right?
running it through in your head on the ceiling?
Hey, chess is technically a video game, so...
I think that's 2 questions. I actually need to keep track of this.
That was only one, Paul. It was a video game. Don't count my hardware question. Okay. Is this a video game in a series?
No, it's one entry.
One game.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a game within a video game?
Yes.
Like, whereas, like, so to clarify, like, The Witcher is The Witcher, but then you can play Gwent inside The Witcher.
Right.
So is it a game within a game?
It's very similar to that, but not exactly. But yes, it is. Do you want a little bit of a hint here?
I mean,
it's more of a mode in a game as opposed to a game inside a game. So it's not exactly Gwent inside.
Right, yeah. I got you. Okay, so it's not like GTA where you can play the arcade game with the guy with the gigantic nipples that we played. What was that game?
I don't remember the name.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? I kept screenshotting it because the guy turns into a barbarian, but then he's got the biggest man nipples we've ever seen.
I totally forgot about that. That was one of my favorite things in GTA Online is just running your own arcade and just like the Golden Axe ripoff that you can play and all that stuff. Yeah, that's great. All right,
so it's a mode within a game. Okay, is it a mode within... That was a big hint. So now I'm going to run with this. Is it a mode within a first-person shooter?
No.
Okay. Well, now I'm back to John a blank. It's a mode within a game, but it's not in a first-person shooter. So then what other types of... Ooh, is it a mode within a card game?
It is.
Oh, I got this one, Paul. Is it Battlegrounds?
It is not Battlegrounds.
Is it?
That's 7.
Is it a mode within Hearthstone?
It's a mode within Hearthstone.
All right. Okay. So, is it the new Mercenaries?
It's Hearthstone Mercenaries.
Yes!
This joke kind of got ruined because I was really hoping you would start asking. I was hoping you'd get card, but then I was hoping you would start asking specific questions, and I would just keep saying, "I have no idea. I don't know, man. Nobody knows."
Nobody
knows. It's just going to be
I
Mercenaries.
would have picked up Mercenaries if you had done that.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, since we just talked about that, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd hit you with these future games or future modes between Mercenaries and Battlefield 2042.
That's good. I like that. That would have been difficult if you hadn't said a mode. That was pretty big in the point me in the right direction thing. Because then I was thinking like, oh, it's like a mini game within like Mario Party or something too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, boy, I'm the champion of that one. What was that, 7, 8 with a big clue?
I think it was
early?
9. I kind of stopped clicking
That's
at one point, but
still
I'm pretty sure it was 9.
With no help whatsoever, you know.
By the way, this is 20-ish questions because I often put my phone down and then, so it's, anywhere from 18 to 22.
If you're keeping track, you're more than welcome to call Paul out on his terrible counting skills.
That's 100% on me.
At least you have a counter. We would have been halfway through this episode and I'd have been like, hey, Paul, how many is that? You're like, I don't know. I'd have been like, I don't know either.
Part of me thinks it'd be really funny if I just did not use a counter at all. I'm just like, yeah, you're at 12. And I just have no idea.
I would believe you in a heartbeat.
Of course you would. Yeah, you would not guess.
I don't keep
for a
track
second.
of these things, man. All right. Let's get back to, we're going to get back to very, very simple and basic, Paul.
All right, good. I feel like I need one that's a little easier. Is it a game?
Yes.
All right. Is this a game that I can buy on Steam?
No.
No. Can I buy it on PC?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I feel like that really narrows things down. Is this a game that is free?
Yes.
Is it Minesweeper?
No, but that would have been amazing.
That would have been really cool if I got it that early. Okay. Is it Solitaire?
No.
All right. I'm going to take a break from specific games now for a minute. All right. So it's free. You can play it on PC, but it is not in Steam. Is this cross-platform?
Yes.
Okay. Is it something that is relatively new?
Clarify relatively in your mind.
Is this something that has released in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. Is this something that... Okay, can I swing back for a clarification?
Yes.
I don't remember my exact wording, but when I said Steam, this wasn't like a trick that you don't buy it from Steam because it's free. Like, is it something that...
it's not available on Steam.
Okay, not available on
Correct.
Steam. Okay, just wanted to double check.
Yep.
Can I get this on Origin?
No.
Can I get it on Epic Game Store?
Yes.
All right. Is it Apex Legends?
Nope. Wait, isn't that Origins? Apex? I think Apex is Origins.
Yeah, you're right.
That counts.
And it's also on Steam.
I better
it's
see that counter
Steam.
button move, Paul.
All right, that puts us at 11.
He's like, I'm at 3.
And I'm opening Epic Game Launcher. I believe last time I had this as a guess. Is it Dauntless?
No.
No. All right, that's 12. The Cycle is on Steam, so it can't be that. I don't think you're giving me Fortnite. We had that last time, but is it Fortnite?
No.
Okay, that's 13. Or I guess the next one is 13. Is it? Ark's not free, is it?
Mm-mm.
Boy, I don't know. Something on Epic Game Store. It's currently free?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a question. All right. We're on number 14.
I'll give you a hint since you're on 14. It was not free, and then it became free.
Because Rocket League, this is not a question for you, but Rocket League is on Steam, right?
It is not.
Oh, it came off Steam.
It came off Steam, yes.
All right. Is it Rocket League?
Yes. Dang it. when you started going
there,
down it's okay, wait a minute. About Rocket League, I was like, dude, don't guess Rocket League. Because I did that. Remember, I was like, I'm thinking Tetris, but that's not my guess. And then I went on for 5 more questions, and then it was Tetris. I was really hoping that you went down that road and then just fell off the ledge.
Yeah, I got that one a little bit backward. I was thinking that it had migrated to Steam, but yeah, that's right. It's off Steam. It's free on Epic. Yeah,
it was on Steam, and it's what's funny is I actually still load it up on Steam because if you owned it on Steam previously, you got like grandfathered in. Right. So when I load Rocket League, Steam actually pops up and loads it, but it is not, you cannot pick it up on Steam anymore.
How funny. Yeah, and for a second I thought maybe you were throwing me a game that was like one of the Epic Store giveaways, but is not normally free.
Right. Was it it was free and now it's not? Was that the clue
like
that did
NBA 2K21 or something stupid like that. All right. Well, let's see. We got time for, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 more total.
I guess it depends on how amazingly fast I get these, Paul.
Yeah, you're getting these. Maybe, I don't know if I'm picking ones that are too easy. But yeah, you're flying through these pretty quick.
I think I'm just in the zone, man.
All right. I'm going to give you one that's the hardest on my list.
What? Paul.
Yeah. We're going to up the ante here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yep.
Do I need any pre-hint? This is like, does this fall into the normalness? I gave you an action, but I gave you...
it is not something as out there as an action.
As like teabagging. Okay, got you.
Right.
All right, because I wouldn't do that to you, Paul.
Mm-hmm. You know? You would never do that to me. Certainly not 10 minutes ago.
All right. Is it a character?
No.
Is it a game?
No.
Okay. Is it an item?
Yes.
Yes, but you said that hesitantly, so now I have to...
It's an item.
Okay. Is it something you wear?
No.
Is it something you hold?
No.
Okay. All right. So you don't wear it, you don't hold it.
Very good questions.
All right. Is this a structure?
No, I would not call it a structure.
Is it a
it's
vehicle?
Not like something... No.
Okay. Not a vehicle, not a structure. You don't wear it, you don't hold it. It kind of eliminates everything in the universe, Paul.
It doesn't.
Is it?
You'll get there. I have a feeling you're going to get this one.
Is it a decoration?
No. It serves a purpose. Utility.
Okay.
But it's not like just there for cosmetic.
It's not a vehicle. You don't wear it and you don't hold it.
Nope.
Okay. Now, to clarify, vehicle means transportation in general.
Yeah.
It's not transportation.
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I won't even count that as a question.
It's not. But it's an item, so it's not like a location, because that wouldn't be an item.
Is that a question?
I mean, that's a clarification. I'll ask it as a question. Is it a location?
It is not a location.
All right. You made me burn a question for nothing. Not a location. Not a structure.
I'd recommend trying to narrow what this would be in.
Okay. Would this be in a shooter game?
Yes.
Like first-person shooter? Or just
Yes.
shooter, right? It would be.
It's a first-person game, and you can shoot. Yes.
But it's an item, and you don't hold. Would you shoot at it?
I mean, you could shoot at it, but it's not going to do you any good. No, you're not supposed to shoot at it. No.
That's. I feel like that's like you intentionally trying to give me a clue and then misleading me at the same time, Paul.
It's trying to guide you in the right direction.
Yeah. Okay. You can shoot at it, but it won't do anything. So it's not like a dummy. It's not like a target dummy because that would do something when you shoot at it.
That sounds like a question, but no, it's not.
No, that was not. That was
not
just a
dummy.
statement, Paul.
You're just thinking out loud.
That was just giving you a glimpse into my thought process here. Okay, so you would shoot at it with a gun?
You're not. Okay, this is another freebie. No, you're not supposed to shoot this with anything. Okay, don't worry. Get shooting out of your mind.
Okay.
There's nothing directly related with shooting in this. No.
Okay, but it's in a shooter.
Yes. And it serves a purpose. It's not cosmetic.
It's not cosmetic. It's in a shooter, but don't think about shooting, Josh.
Well, and I did say it's a first-person game. You can shoot, but you definitely spend a decent amount of time also not shooting. Okay.
So
I would not necessarily call it a shooter, but it can be. It just kind of depends what you're doing.
Okay. But it's also an item, but it is not a structure, a location, something you wear, or something you hold. So it is an item that you would see in a game. Can you interact with this item?
Yes. That's we're on question 12/27.
Okay. I can't help it if I talk and then you give me answers, Paul.
Yes, you can absolutely interact with this.
Okay. Is it intelligent?
No.
Okay. Would it be in a puzzle game?
No.
So it's strictly for shooters.
More or less, yeah. It's not a puzzle.
Okay.
It's not puzzle related whatsoever.
Okay. Boy, this one's tough, Paul. If you're listening right now, I hope you're as lost as me. Okay.
They probably are, because remember I said it might help to try to narrow down what game.
What game? But it's a shooter where you don't shoot all the time.
Yep, 100%.
So what game do you only shoot some of the time? Because the other part of the time you'd be running around or exploring or something like that.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that would tell me it's like a game like Red Dead Redemption. Is it an open world game?
It is an open world, but not like Red Dead. All right, so that puts you at 15. It's inside a game that we did a deep dive. And it's a game that we like quite a bit.
But it's not it's not intelligent.
The thing that you interact with in the game is not intelligent, no. And it is a game that we deep dove. We like it quite a bit.
Okay.
And it's first person. It has shooting mechanics, but not always. If you want to play your time shooting, you could. Okay. But you also could
that
just
tells
run
me
around.
This is like Rust or Valheim or something like that. So is it Rust?
It is in Rust.
Okay. Ooh, baby. Okay, so it's not intelligent. You can interact with it. You should not shoot it, is what you're saying.
Well, I said you could shoot at it, but it's not going to do anything.
Is it a door?
It is not a door.
Is it a wall?
Well,
that would be
think more outside. You got 3 guesses left. This is now number 18.
Oh no. There's so many inanimate objects in Rust, Paul.
Yeah. This is a pretty common one.
Is it a part of a base?
No. No, but it's something that you can hit, but not with a weapon.
What? Dude.
You seem so lost right now. This is kind of cracking me up.
It's like, I'm like, okay, it's in Rust. Mm-hmm. It's not 100%. Intelligent.
Right.
You can shoot it, but nothing's going to happen. You can interact with it.
Yep.
It's not a person. It's not an AI. It's not an NPC. It's not a base. It's not part of a base. So, and if you...
And I said it's outside.
Is it a tree?
It is not a tree.
Is it the boulder?
You got one last guess. This is your last one.
Is it a boulder?
No, it's the last thing you didn't guess.
Are you
It's
kidding?
A sulfur node.
I don't like you, Paul. I
had to up the ante after I kept going the distance.
Node in Rust?
A sulfur node in Rust. Yeah, I told you that was the hardest one I had on my list.
Yeah, Rust is you can shoot. I mean, you weren't wrong in any of those.
No, those were all pretty straightforward answers.
Dang, that's pretty specific.
Once you went tree and then boulder, that just really cracked me up because you hit wood and stone, but
but
not metal or sulfur, and it was sulfur.
Man.
Yeah.
You did you did try to clue me in that I should have focused on the game, because if I had gotten it's in Rust around like 12, I think I would have figured it out by then. I was just trying to
Rust
think,
until I think 15.
Dude, I was thinking like maybe it's a portal at one point, but then I was like, no. And then I got real lost for a while. I started going down like Red Dead Redemption open world type stuff.
Yep.
All right.
I at least tried to shut down any like repeat questions where it's like, no, don't worry about shooting it. Don't worry about puzzles. Nope. Nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, because that's where I just started going off on the tangent, man, and losing my... It's so funny how you can swerve and then you're just completely off of that road, man.
Well, there we go. Josh, you absolutely crushed it until the very last one on the show, and we're going to have to end on a sour note where you did not guess sulfur nodes in Rust, but that was a tough one, admittedly.
I'm okay with that one. I came real close. If that was 22 questions, I would have gotten it.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Well, I had a couple other good ones on my list. I thought about going CD Projekt Red because I don't think we've had like a developer.
Ooh, that would have been.
Yeah. So I thought that one might have been tough, and I also thought about throwing Retro Bowl out there, but I thought a lot of our listeners probably wouldn't know a specific mobile game like that, but I thought about going that route.
I wanted to do stuff that most people would know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's hard to not be like, it's Mario, where it's like, okay, like that's a little too easy, but things that people could follow along with. I did have a couple obscure ones. I had the Blue Screen of Death.
Oh,
I don't know that you ever would have gotten that, because it's like, it does have to do with gaming and PCs, but so I left that one off of there.
That's also not explicitly gaming, because you can get a blue screen on a non-gaming application at any time. Yeah.
And then did you ever play Twisted Metal? Because I was going to do Sweet Tooth Ice Cream Truck.
I would not have known
I didn't
what
think
that
you would.
is.
The creepy clown ice cream truck that you see.
I've seen the picture. Yeah.
But then I was like, I don't know that Paul's played that, and that wouldn't be fair to throw you something that wasn't there. That was fun, man. We did pretty good. There was a few hard ones in there. We didn't keep it too simple.
I don't think I would say I did pretty good. I would say you did pretty good. I definitely won round 1 back in May, and you definitely won round 2. That's all
that
I know.
means, Paul. We're gonna have to have a championship show.
Yeah, maybe. And we would love to hear from you guys, whether or not you like episodes like this, or if you have ideas for other kinds of shows. We are very much open to suggestions, so come let us know either on social media. You can find us everywhere at Multiplayer Pod, or on Discord. That's probably the best way. And there's a link in the episode description. Our Discord is free. You do not have to be a Patreon or Apple supporter. Anyone is free to join that. We would love to have you guys there. And then we will have our next episode for This Week in Gaming. We've already seen a lot of gaming news this week, so I think we will have lots to talk about. Yeah, and that'll come out on Thursday.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. I might just spend the whole show talking about God of War Ragnarok.
That'll be fun. All right. Well, we'll be back on Thursday. We'll see you guys then. Josh, I can't wait for it. I think it'll be a blast.
Oh, it always is, buddy. All right.
We'll see you all next time.
See you, everybody.